Hello, Leo. We're here to do your reading today. I'm going to kind of streamline a little bit. First, I want to say congratulations. You found this underground channel. Kind of reminds me of when I was a teenager. I was really into music, and it was the 60s, and like new music was coming out all the time. Very experimental music, both in jazz and rock, which I love music of all genres back then too. There was a radio station called WMMR in Philadelphia. I lived in a little city outside of Atlantic City, and I would try to tune in at night to the Marconi Experience. That was one program that they would only play at night with like the newest stuff that's come out. Like say Jimi Hendrix, when before everybody knew who he was on there. And I felt like it was great. I mean, it was scratchy and all that, but it felt exciting to find something that wasn't totally mainstream, that not everybody knew about. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to roll some dice. First, we're going to do 3 pieces for the problem, 3 pieces for the solution, and 1 piece for the outcome. Let's roll. That's 69 in the upright because the square dice is a 2. Evens are upright, odds are in reverse. Got to write this down. Second piece. What can we get for Leo today? What messages can we get for Leo? Ooh. 29, another 9. 29 in reverse, though. You can see the collection in front of you. All 79 pieces. 25 upright. I move them around all the time. I like to keep things random. 20 upright. That's 4. 2 more. Wait, 3 more. 7 in reverse. 56 in reverse. 2 upright. I'll pick these out on camera. The next 3 I won't, just to save some time. So 69, I'll start that from the back. 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70. 69. That's the High Priestess. 29. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, I'm going to pull the camera down where you can see everything. We'll talk about these and then go to the next 3. Okay, I'm back with your pieces. Now you can see them a little better. You can just kind of use your eyes to get a feel for it. Even pause the video for a little bit. But I think if you look, well, it's not fair because I kind of know what's going on, but the High Priestess is the piece on the left. The one with the hood, a little scary looking, or mysterious at least. And the piece in the center, 3 penguins holding fins, that's the 3 of Cups. when that's in upright, it's friends getting together. This is in reverse, so we'll talk more about that. That's Cancer. Yeah, Cancer in the Scorpio. And then we go to the Ten of Wands. Fire, Sagittarius, my sign, your fellow fire sign. Obviously, something's going on here. Looks like he's crushed. Crushed by wands or crushed by a heavy load. And that is the basic meaning. He's upright, so that is the classic meaning is carrying a heavy load, something just too much to take. It's at a 10, could mean that you're at the end of the road or just about to get out of that energy. So I'll go over the pieces real quick once and then go back over and do a summary just for these three. Now remember, these are the problem. So the High Priestess, energy of the moon, major arcana, the only one here so far. It's also about the mother, the subconscious, very wise, very intuitive, and it means at this time your intuition is working well because she's an upright. So pay attention to your dreams, very important right now. The other thing it could mean is you're going to get important information, and that could even be through your dreams or it could be in the real world, that you hear something or you think something, your intuition is telling you something. Oftentimes this can relate to work too, not just love. Although, three of cups in the middle kind of is a sign for love. The High Priestess can also be about love. Then Ten of Wands. Well, we talk about problems. That's obviously a problem. These are all problem pieces. So the High Priestess as a problem might be that you're not paying attention to your intuition, not noticing signs and things like dreams and other strange things that happen. Maybe instead of taking that time out to dig deeper, to really find out deep down who you are, what you want, you're not doing that work. You're not trusting in yourself. You're not taking the time. That's the problem there. The Three of Cups in the center. When you see it in reverse, a lot of people say that's a three parties, three people. That could be family, friends, but also means third party, a triangle. And then the Ten of Wands, really, it can have to do with honor and good faith. And when you're in the high vibe, Ten of Wands, you'll be able to deal with the pressures, work through them, maybe through acceptance or some other way like meditation, cleansing, whatever you do to balance yourself better. But if it's a low vibe kind of Ten of Wands, it's really a heavy load that's undesirable and you can't get past, that you can't take those pressures. So on the whole, I think it has something to do with subconscious or actual news you get that causes you to want to take a time out to reflect, the High Priestess. And it's probably in relation to like love, primarily, because we had the High Priestess and the Three of Cups reversed. What you think is happening can actually be wrong, and it could be just a simple misunderstanding, for instance, maybe something blown out of proportion. And then the Ten of Wands again, after going within, if that brought you some clarity, then you'll understand and be able to accept the reality and move forward. If you don't do the work, then the pressures associated with the Ten of Wands can get worse. And the 10, which is usually completion, will take longer. All right, I'll get the next three pieces. Okay, here's the next three pieces. First thing we have is the Nine of Cups. Water, obviously. Pisces. And that is, let's see, that's upright. But I know the next two are reversed. The Eight of Wands. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. It's not going to be easy here. It's in reverse, and Strength is in reverse. Okay, so to say right off, we have a lot of cups. 9 plus 3. But we have a lot more fire here. There's a lot of fire. These 3 pieces are all fire. We have a 10 and an 8 and strength major arcana. So we have 2 major arcana now. Of course, the strength piece is your piece, Leo. So you showed up in your own reading. You're in reverse. This is supposed to be the solution right here. One thing I want to say about the last row is we're in the last quarter of the moon in Virgo right now. And it's funny because it kind of lines up with what we said earlier about going inside, but at the same time, we're getting to the point where it's time to release and let go of some of that stuff, whatever it was, whatever's holding you back, like the 10 of Wands. It's about forgiving ourselves. And again, I mentioned the word cleanse, that with the new, we got to cleanse in preparation for the next moon phase. So we take that and we go into the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups, great piece. You have it in upright too. So the solution, we should really not be shy about showing your gratitude on the outside by showing that you're happy. You do have good fortune in your life. Meaning really nothing terrible showing up in the cards here in my pieces. You're at a 9. It's almost a culmination. Pretty much, because it's cups, it's emotions, love, pretty much a fulfillment, definitely abundant. Just about to achieve a goal, could be in your emotional life or your social life. So this has to do with outward, not being afraid to show your happiness. It's that simple, really. We go to the 8 of Wands, traditionally the communication card. 8 of Wands is like messages, fast messages coming in. And they say that fast messages coming in, I didn't used to understand that. It means like the internet or something. Quick, instant. And Wands are very focused, strong. By the way, this came out yesterday in the Cancer piece, the same 8 of Wands. It's in reverse though. So even though this is supposed to be solutions, maybe it means to think before sending off that message. Be a little more strategic maybe. Less emotional, like the 9 of Cups. I would say the next piece, your piece, strength, could be about the same thing. About not being overbearing, over-strong. You still need strength. This piece can also be about being empathetic, caring, instead of aggression. Obviously, doubt that'll work for you. And in the first row, we talked about energy of going within, being accepting, maybe working with others. This talks about messages, and we talked about misunderstandings. So maybe that's why we need to take our time before being rash, either in messages or communication in general. All right, let's get your last piece. I'm going to go get it. Be right back. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is your outcome piece. Six of Pentacles. You can see it there. That's better. That's in reverse. Did I run out of R's? Oh, here's an R. Pardon my middle finger. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, though. See the moon there? I mean, this makes sense. This is your outcome. Kind of like a realistic thing. It's not a problem. Maybe that's undefined. It's not like the solution, which could be advice or something. Outcome is just the outcome. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, I'm looking at the 9. I'm thinking of the 9 of Cups where we're talking about showing you're happy with your successes. But it could almost mean it comes off as fake. People could tell if you're not really that secure and stable. We also don't want to go too far and spend too much money, try to show off or anything like, go too far. The Six of Pentacles in reverse could also mean we should be able to take a rest now and relax because we've made some achievements here. But of course, when we're looking at the Ten of Wands here, might not be quite there, not able to unwind to rest. And it could also have to do with trying to maybe send this message, or say send this message at the wrong time, that your timing's off, that we know we need to conserve our energy, but we're not. It also has to do with acceptance, which we talked about earlier too. Sometimes acceptance is the right thing, and I kind of was always bad at that, still am. Terrible, actually. I'm terrible at it. Same with accepting defeat, but it could mean that. So even though we don't want to accept defeat, I guess sometimes we have to, then find the strength to continue on, persevere. Wish we had some aces here for you, or some other super positive things, but you know what? Let's pull a couple cards. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Pull a couple cards to clarify. Maybe we'll get something here to help us understand this, or get some advice. I'm going to use these little cards. I'm going to shuffle a couple times. Always shuffle between readings. Try to. I've been using these. I like them. What are we going to clarify, though? I'm going to clarify the Nine of Cups. Then we'll decide what to do after that. If we want to do another one, or what. Okay, we're going to go for a popper. Whoop. Wow, that was quick. Look at that. That's so weird. Guess we'll take it. I did shuffle, you heard me. And it popped out of the middle. This is what I showed you. This is what I showed you when I showed you the deck. King of Swords upright. It's the first time we got air here today in your spread. We have earth, water, and fire, and now we have swords. King of Swords, it's a good energy for the, that was for your outcome. Wait a minute. No, that's the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's about being confident, showing your confidence, being happy with your achievements, not afraid to show it. I guess the King of Swords, very straightforward speaker, communication. Can be considered a little cold, but not a bad king. Some people might think he's a bit harsh. With the Nine of Cups, it's almost like a balancing kind of energy, I think. And also about being honest and just forthright. And that we did talk about that. Not to go too far. We don't want to look like we're bragging, showing off or anything. And maybe this warns if you do, somebody's going to call you on it. Yeah, I feel like it's a balancing card. Let's do another one more. I say, I'd like to do, let's do the Major Arcana. Yeah, we'll do the strength piece, your piece. One card for Leo. Leo the Lion. Whoa, holy shit. This one's come out. What's this? Page of Cups, Fonte di Coppe. Fonte di Coppe. That's interesting. It's a good energy for a page. You know, pages are youthful, but with youth comes exuberance and strong feelings, emotions, love. It's cups, so it could also be about vision, inner vision. Again, it could go along with the High Priestess, being a dreamer, a seer. Could even be about creativity, artistic things like imagination, creativity. This is the Muse card. So we have it to clarify strength in reverse, which could show fear or being too aggressive. So this might be a warning to be balanced with our emotions. Put a foundation under whatever we're doing, like even creative tasks. instead of being fearful, to open up maybe to potential of a new relationship. Because pages are usually, can be also offers, something new, somebody makes an offer to you, could be about a gift. Leo likes gifts. It's funny, I just thought about this. Leo gets a bad rap for being the, I'm here, see me, and they like gifts. And maybe that's what needs to be in balance too. Because we talked a lot about that in this read, about showing how you feel, being grateful, not being afraid to show the world that side of you. But because it keeps coming up, I think that's all about balance. All right, we'll pull one more card, an oracle card. And I'm going to pull Rumi. Where's Rumi? Oh, there it is. If you haven't seen it before, it's a nice kit. Comes with a book. A nice set of cards. These are huge. These are opposite of the last cards I just used. All right, make a little room. Shuffle a couple times, see what we get. Then we'll look it up in the book. I'll just read a little bit too. I like being read too. Nobody does it, but some readers will do it. Not too many. One more time. You shuffle nice. All right, one popper. Let's see what we get for Leo today. Maybe get some advice, maybe something to pull this together today. Clarification. Inspiration. This talks about inspiration in here. Creativity. Leos are very creative. I've been an artist my whole life, and I've run into quite a few Leos who were artists. Some of my best friends. Whoa, all right, we got one. One. Reminds me of number one. I'm going to move this a little. Pretty cool looking card. I don't know what's going on here. It's pretty abstract, right? Kind of like layers. Looks a little like leaves. This is number 6. Maybe that means something to you. I see the compressor. I hear that the compressor stopped for us for a minute. Okay. I have abolished duality for myself. I have seen the two worlds as one. One I seek, one I know, one I see, and one I call. Rumi. It's interesting. Abolish duality. Seems like it's all about being very centered, about maybe loving yourself. Seeing two worlds as one. It sounds like a really healthy thing to do. Two worlds as one. One I seek, one I know. One I see, one I call. I have to think about this one in a while. You look for me, and what do you see? You. Am I playing games with you? Holding up a mirror for you to behold God? Yes! Exclamation. These are games of love and truth. Look for me and find yourself, for I am you and you are me, and together we are one, playing hide and seek in love's great playground. That message I really like. We're all interconnected. We mirror each other, holding up a mirror for you to behold God. I think it's great if we could think of everybody walking around as gods or angels, even people we might not like if we just take them by how they look. I don't know. I am you and you are me. Together we are one. This is all about love, this whole book. I recommend getting it. It's great, poetry, all about love. All right, that's your reading, Leo. Hope you found something in here you could use. Maybe little bits and pieces that you can combine with other things that you've already been thinking about, have confirmation. That helps us clarify questions we have. It's a new channel, so please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love y'all.